'Cause last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave. Hey, you did not just hear that. Hey, for an entire month I listened to that song, alright? Now it's stuck in my head. Yay! Alright, but hey everyone, welcome back to this channel. As you see, I'm trying to decide how to put this sign. You know, my Grand Gecko Hotel sign. Okay. Now I'm finally getting all of my geckos, you know, together. Obviously not in a single setup, but you know, all the setups together. So I want this in here. The problem is that since my room is in the basement, you know, I don't have a lot of height. And the problem is that to have this straight, I would not be able to open the doors. And I don't want this in the middle of the room. So I think it's actually going to be like that. It's gonna look kind of weird. I don't know. But alright, you know, whatever. But we're not here to talk about this. You know, obviously, as you guys know by the title, I'm here to basically give a small update on my Australian Leaftail Geckos. Now, you know, these guys, I don't deal with them too much because, you know, this, well, basically every single Leaftail species is a species that does not want to be touched. So, you know, I don't like to be handling them. I basically just feed them, and that's all I do. Since they are in a bioactive setup, you know, I don't even clean the poop, which, you know, you're actually going to see, because you know, that's I leave that you know, as food for the isopods. All right, so every single time that I see these guys, I'm just, you know, amazed on how they look. They seriously look so freaking amazing. Come on, camera. Look at that, guys. Whoa, don't jump. Look at that tail. Jesus Christ. These guys love to hang upside down. I have no idea why. You know, I'm pretty sure that as I said before, I think it's like to hunt. I think that's what it is. But you know what? These guys are so freaking amazing. I love their faces. I mean, just look at this guy. Look at that face. I just love that face. But obviously, especially, you know, the tail. Man, these guys, sometimes I don't even see them. You know, I'm trying to find them. They're right in front of me, and until they move, it's when I see them. But alright, you know, like I said, you know, I don't like to be handling them too much. You know, I don't want this guy to stress out. Whoa, whoa. Or to run and fall. Alright, let's go put him back in his setup, and then I'm gonna show you guys, you know, the new stuff that I've been doing with their setup, and you know, of course, some feeding. Alright, so the first thing is, since I said, you know, I'm moving stuff around, putting all of my geckos together. You know, this is, at the moment, this is where I have the setup. I have to be sitting down in one of my son's chair, because it is, you know, this setup is all the way down to the floor. It is not in the best spot, you know, because of the height. You know, I think I'm gonna try to find something to put, you know, below it, and so this thing can be, you know, a little bit taller, or I mean, a little bit higher, because, you know, as you can see, the lights, you know, are obviously not on top, and I want the lights to be a little bit closer, you know, especially that UVB light. You know, speaking of UVB, as you guys know, you know, this is a species that is nocturnal. But what was it? I think it was like about a month ago, I found this guy outside, right there, right under the UVB. You know, when this was actually on top. So the UVB was right on top of the setup. So yeah, that is definitely one thing that I'm gonna do, aside from what I know that I need, which is a background. I haven't decided if I want to try to make a background, but you know, I don't know, I just feel like I'm gonna try, you know, to make the background, and it's not gonna look good enough. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and you know, buy one from Universal Rocks, because now those are, you know, they're really cool. Now the setup looks basically the same, as you can see. You know, it hasn't changed much. You know, this is something that is new. This right here is actually one of those magnetic ledges that is to put feeding cups, like, you know, for the crested geckos. But you know, I had the idea of maybe using it to put this, you know, these bromeliads. But as you can see, you know, this is not sticking. So I don't know what to do so that it will stay, you know, straight, you know, and obviously look better. I thought about actually using clay, and you know, maybe trying to make like a mold so that this is taller, and that way this can stay, you know, straight. But I don't know, you know, I'm gonna play around with it, obviously outside of the setup, so that I can make sure that it's gonna work first. But you know, maybe that will work. You know, that plant in the back, that one is new. I don't remember what's the name of it, but you know, I know that I have a picture of it, so you know, I'll share the picture of it so you guys can know the name. Now that plant is really cool. You know, I really like how it like the leaves are all spread, and you know, I actually put one of those, you know, going through this hole and coming out the other way. But alright, the setup for now, you know, it's like this. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna change, you know, a little bit. I definitely wanted to change. You know, I want to improve some stuff, and I wanted to have that background because I know it's gonna help. So you know, these guys, as I said, you know, they are great eaters, which is you know, the number one thing that I like about this species of leaftail geckos. And I've shown videos of, you know, where they are eating the typical dubia roach, you know, crickets, and now I've offered, you know, also black soldier fly larvae, or also known as phoenix worms. And the other different thing that I gave to them was mealworms. Now, you know, I definitely try to give it to both of them. You know, every single time that I give anything to one, I try to give it to the other one. So very first time trying to feed a mealworm to my Australian leaftail geckos. This is not going to be easy to record. Hey. I think she's going for it. Oh my god, I cannot stop moving. She got it. All right. Something else added to their diet. And every single time, you know, they will both eat. Maybe one will eat more than the other one, but they both eat every single time. Now the next thing that I want to offer is definitely hornworms. But you know, I have not been able to find the little ones. They're always gigantic. And you know, these guys, you know, obviously they're not big geckos. So, you know, I do not want to give anything that is way too big for them. And of course, I also need to find silkworms. Those are definitely by far the hardest to find. And I've seen them. I have seen them online, but you know, the one time that I ordered them, they were so freaking tiny. So I tried to, you know, let them grow, and they just died. So unless I see them in person, you know, I'm not going to get any online. But so far, you know, for new stuff, that is all I have offered. So these guys are, they're obviously small lizards, so I'm not going to feed them anything that is way too big, like for example superworms. Unless by pure chance I find the superworms when they are really small, which even when I do, I just let them grow, because I don't see the point of having superworms that are really small. Might as well just offer mealworms. Alright, well, that was definitely a very quick update. Obviously not much changes in just a few months, but I always enjoy to give updates on my lizards, especially the rare ones. And those here in the US, obviously they are very rare. Maybe not in Australia, obviously I know they come from there, and I'm very jealous of you guys. I wish I could see them much more often. One more clip that I want to share of them eating is them actually using that dog dish. I've had a couple of people asking me, what is that doing in there? And obviously the reason why it's in there is so that the bugs don't escape. Now I know that there are some other ones that are smaller, but I actually wanted to get one that was a little bit bigger, so that just in case both would try to hunt, they would not try to go for the same insect. That was basically my goal, and I don't know if it's actually working or not, because I have never seen both of them, trying to eat from the bowl at the same time. I've seen only one at a time, and this one time I was able to get it on camera, and of course I want to share it.
That was fucking cool.
Alright, I don't know exactly what to expect from them, this year, because, they are already going to be, they are already old enough to breed. And I don't know if they are actually going to. It would be really awesome to produce some baby Leaftail Geckos. And, I really hope that if they do breed, I'm able to see it, notice it, and, obviously act accordingly. Because obviously the last thing that I want is to have problems with the female making those eggs. I really don't know what to expect, to be honest. I will be making a lot of questions, obviously to a couple of breeders, especially one that I do know. He has had a lot of success with these guys, and wish me luck. Just in case I do get some eggs, I will definitely I will definitely make a video about it, but I cannot make any promises on these guys. I guess that's gonna be all for this video. Hopefully next time I will have more videos. It is winter at the moment, so there's not a lot of shows or places to go out and get new feeders. So at the moment, this is all the clips that I have of them that are new, obviously, and not the same. I don't want to be sharing the same videos over and over. So I'm definitely gonna try to get those new So I'm definitely gonna try to get new feeders, not just from them, but obviously to all of my reptiles. And obviously I still need to wait for some of them to wake up, because I do have 3 at the moment that are sleeping, and another 2 that are acting really lazy because it is winter. Okay, but alright, as I said, this is gonna be all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please make sure to give it a like, and please subscribe if you haven't. This year we have to get to 1,000 subscribers. That is definitely a goal for me. But thank you to everyone, and I will see you next week.